This is Joy Foote. Welcome to Pine Mountain, then and now. Today, I have two wonderful guests with me, Cindy Bowden and Whitney Ligon, and they're here to tell us about an exciting and important new project called the Georgia Black History Trail. Cindy Bowden is the curator of the Chipley Historical Center and has worked in museums for more than 40 years. She brings an incredible depth of experience to our town and is primarily responsible for the rotating exhibits you see at the Chipley Historical Center. Whitney Ligon is a lifelong resident of Pine Mountain and a speech pathologist, but she spends a lot of her spare time supporting our community through the Chipley Historical Center, where she serves as treasurer. She's also an amazing singer, and you may have heard her at her church, Bethany Missionary Baptist Church, singing with the Darlings, or at a special town event like Light Up Pine Mountain. Most recently, both Cindy and Whitney traveled to Washington, D.C. to introduce the Georgia Black History Trail and its vision to our senators and representatives. I'm so excited to have them here today to share more about this important work. I think we're going to start out with just the broad question, and I'm going to give this one to you, Cindy. What is the Georgia Black History Trail?
The Georgia Black History Trail celebrates the rich heritage of Black people in the state of Georgia, and specifically for us in the county of Harris. We have 33% of our population in the state are self-identified as Black, but there's no history. It's not taught in school. It's not taught in particularly a number of markers. There's no place you can go to get the history of the state of Georgia. And according to this number, the 33% equals 3,661,752 people. That's a lot of people that don't know their heritage. So Whitney and I were sitting around one day, and we decided what we needed was a Georgia Black History Trail, and it would cover all 159 counties in the state, and it would let people share their history, not just with the people in their county, but people who are tourists or people who are interested in Black history.
That's amazing. I love that idea. And there are certain landmarks along the way. Is that how it works? Or just trying to understand a little bit better.
So these places may or may not exist anymore.
Gotcha.
But each one will have a page in the website that you can go and read what happened to them. We're looking for photographs of when they were in existence. But mostly it's a way to see how the Black population affected the area.
Gotcha. That's fantastic. So, Whitney, I'm going to jump over to you now. So, you've lived here in Harris County, and I know that you and Cindy volunteer together at the History Center. But why is this important to Harris County? Why is it important to you?
The trail is going to tell the individual stories of the people who lived here in Harris County. It's going to tell how the first African-American dry cleaner came about, and that was with my granddaddy. He was a dry cleaner here in Pine Mountain, or the first Black funeral home here in Pine Mountain. It's just going to tell the stories that we don't know, stories that I didn't even know, that I've learned over the past years.
Right. Do you have members of your family or any personal connection to any of these landmarks on the trail?
Yes, as I stated a little bit, but my grandfather was one of the many businessmen here of Pine Mountain. He was the first Black dry cleaners here. I can remember the stories of my mom and getting mad, walking home because he would be out hanging out all the time and come back and orders weren't ready, and he was fussing, trying to make sure that they get ready, and she would just walk home.
So there were some other Black businesses too, right? There was a funeral home
a blacksmith shop. We have Chipley Colored School, the Dunbar School that was all for Blacks back in the day.
You know, Whitney, that reminds me of something that happened maybe last summer when someone came in doing research on a park that was opened by Callaway Gardens. And I think it was near Park Elementary. But Cindy, do you know what that was?
That was Mac Miller Park, and it was started by the Callaway family. Actually, Virginia Callaway owned the land. It was started because they wouldn't let black people into Callaway Gardens at that point in time. But Mac Miller Park, we have the deed, we have the area it was, we have what they planned to have in it. They had baseball tournaments of different black baseball teams around the area. They had dancing, they had music, they had all sorts of really cool things that happened in that park. And a lot of people remember it as a place they went for dates or just to have family entertainment. And they were very careful to make sure that it was all family oriented.
That is such great information, and I'm really excited. And I'm sure there's a lot of people listening today that might be interested in getting involved. So, Cindy, how do they do that?
Everyone is welcome to become involved in this effort. It is a grassroots effort. We now have an email if you're interested. It's info.gabth@gmail.com. And that will go to me, and I'll add you to the list of people interested in doing this. You can do as little as go to a Zoom meeting once a month, which we have people from all over the state, or you can attend the Harris County live group and make suggestions on what needs to be included, or maybe you have photographs or whatever it is. We certainly welcome everybody. And then we're going to have at Chipley Historical Center a exhibition of Harris County at the Georgia Black History Trail. And that will open February 28th from 2 to 4, and everybody is welcome. We hope to see you there.
That's amazing. I'd love this so much. Thank you both for joining today. I really appreciate it. And I hope you get a lot of people that are interested in supporting your program. So thank you again.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Today's episode is sponsored by Spine Mountain Physical Therapy and Wellness Studio, located next to Bull Hibachi's here in Pine Mountain. They've just opened a dedicated fitness studio right next to their physical therapy clinic. Spine Mountain offers physical therapy to help with everyday aches and pains, along with fitness programs that support an active lifestyle, building balance, mobility, strength, and stability. They offer strength training, mat-based Pilates, stretching, and yoga. Learn more at spinemountain.com. And now it's time for a quick look at what's happening around Pine Mountain this weekend. The 27th annual Taste of Pine Mountain is back. It's this Friday night, February 6th, from 6 to 9 p.m., right in downtown. This is a great night to see your friends and neighbors. It's perfect for a date night, a girls' night out, or just an easy and fun way to spend the evening together with delicious food, live music, and a little shopping as you scroll through downtown. Your ticket includes appetizers, drinks, live music, and access to the participating shops. Tickets are $30. If you have any questions or to get your tickets, reach out to the Harris County Chamber of Commerce. Come join us for one of Pine Mountain's favorite traditions, the Taste of Pine Mountain. Special thanks to Whitney Ligon and Sydney Bowden for joining the show today. The beautiful art and music for the show was created by Silly Bug Studios. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you around town.